day. Just been and collected some logs. I'm almost out. Got a few, but not enough. Got the fire going. Been away for a few days. Check the wildlife cam. There's a few bits and bobs of the kingfish, and I can hear them at the moment. I just noticed the red flags going. Strong stream. That looks fairly mild today. What do you reckon, Maggie? Get this all sorted out. First we've got to take the trolley all the way back down there. Good evening. I'm sitting here feeling very sorry for myself. I tested positive for COVID today. Felt really poorly yesterday, got cold symptoms, and today felt just achy and a bit groggy, so I thought I'd test myself just in case. And yeah, the old 2 lines popped up on the test, so I did another one just in case that was a mistake. But it wasn't. Yeah, at the moment it just feels like I've got a dose of man flu or something. A little bit achy, head achy, a little bit of a cough, but nothing too bad. So I guess it gives me a bit more time to sit and watch the Kingfisher if he comes back to the boat. Every cloud has a silver lining, as I say. I managed to get some great shots the other day before yesterday, I think it was. I could hear him again. I was having a little snooze, to be honest, and I could hear him, so I got up from the bed. I had my camera set up already behind the black bin bag with my lens sticking through it, and he flew up to the branch I put on the boat with a fish in his mouth. And because my camera's, I can set it to an electronics shutter. This is all getting a bit geeky now. And you can put it on pre-shot mode, so it captures a few shots before you actually press the shutter, which sounds weird, but it does. So as soon as I saw it on the perch, I took the shots, but it had already taken a couple of shots as it flew up. So I'll show these next. I'm going to try and get something to eat. I'm not particularly hungry at the moment. I only had a protein bar today and a couple of Eccles cakes. So I've been out actually to pick my grandson up. And I didn't test it until I got back to the boat, so I thought this, just feels a bit groggy. And I was going for a procedure at the hospital on Friday, which I'm going to have to cancel now. You can't go into NHS buildings, but I don't have to isolate. I should isolate, they say, but I feel a bit crap, so I'm going to take a couple of days out, keep the fire going, and stay warm. And also, as I say, try and get some more pictures of the Kingfisher. So there probably won't be any cooking videos, you'll be pleased to hear. I'll probably just do a little short video at some point towards the end of this week. And if I do get any decent shots, I'll just do a video just on those. And I'll show you the camera and the setup I use. Catch you later. Day 2 of COVID. Decided to put the Christmas lights on the boat. I think they have an official day to turn them on, but I'm just testing them out at the moment. Should look good at night time. Hopefully this is coming out on the video, but it's a very pale heron. Where's he gone? Disappeared. Come out for some fresh air. It's Wednesday. So I started feeling symptoms for this COVID on Monday. I didn't know it was COVID, thought I was just getting another cold. Sort of headachy and a bit snuffly and bunged up. Not much of a cough though. I went to pick up my grandson yesterday and got home, still felt rubbish, so I did a test which came out positive. So took some paracetamol, recorded it all on the NHS app, everything I had to do. Don't feel too bad. I've had 4 inoculations, COVID inoculations. So yeah, just hope this is as bad as it gets. So I just wanted a bit of fresh air. I've been pottering around the boat doing a few chores, put my Christmas lights up. Just wanted to get out for a nice walk. We'll look over there. That's it, I look better blurred. That's good. Meg needs a walk as well, obviously. There's little Meg running off. The Kingfisher came back today. Got a couple more pictures of him. I'll put those up. I think there isn't going to be an awful lot to film until I start moving the boats around in April, so these videos are going to be quite short. Maybe just concentrate on any photography I get. The sheep in the background. They've been quite a recent addition to the field. I'm not going to go over there, I'm just going to walk up to the bridge and then back to the boats. The fire's on. I've got some bits and bobs for tea tonight. So yeah, we'll just see how it goes. I don't think it's going to get any worse than it was on Monday and Tuesday, where I felt quite rough, but I'm alright. Quite chilled out today. There's some guys on the field a couple of nights ago, or a few nights ago now, shooting at the ducks. I'm told they weren't part of a proper shoot. I could see the ducks going up in the air through the silhouettes of them, and the shots going off, and fortunately I didn't see any get hit. Someone on the marina said they were poachers, but I don't know. Not very nice. That's the same heron that came back. Maybe a different one. That's the lights on. Best I could do. Pretty. Hello again. I've been up fairly early again. Went to bed quite early as well last night. I was feeling not too bad with this COVID, but I went to bed and had a good night's sleep until about 5:45. I was woken by this, I don't know what the noise was, like a bum 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 bum. Really weird noise I've not really heard before. And so I got up, sort of stumbled to the front of the boat, and I could hear running water, and I thought, where's that coming from? So I was in my boxer shorts. I got up, opened the pram hood hatch up and went out, so I couldn't hear anything, so I went back inside. By then I'd sort of woken up and come to my senses a little bit. And I'd forgotten that I put the washing machine on, but when I put it on for 8 hours start, and it should have done it for 9 hours start, for around 6:45, not 6:45. So yeah, I had a bit of a rude awakening. So just COVID wise, not feeling too bad. Come out for a walk, just get a bit of fresh air and have a look at the wildlife. I've left my camera on the boat if you want to take that, so I just brought the phone and thought I'd do another little clip and tell you my rude awakening story. That's a lovely view, that bend of the river just up there with a tree in it. I'll just show you. Isn't that beautiful? It's the 1st of December. Soon be Christmas. And there she is. Always around somewhere. Meg! Meg! That was cool. A load of Canada geese just came over. Just landed on the gravel pits over there. Still progressing at Whiston Locks. Whiston Lock. So you've got a little coat on, keep it warm. What have you found there? Come on, across the bridge. I'm just heading back now. See the boat. Still see some smoke coming from the chimney. It'll be nice and warm when I get on, so I have to strip off these outer layers so I don't get too hot. Only saw a couple of people on the walk, a couple of walkers. Looked quite determined with their little backpacks on, and one of them had a big map. Don't see people with maps nowadays, everything uses the phone. I say downside of this COVID, I made my Nan's cheese pudding, which I think you remember from this video. I'm going to try and link it up. I've seen other people do that before, so I'm going to see if I can put the video up here somewhere or up there. And I couldn't really taste it. So today I'm going to try and make, I've got some chorizo and halloumi on the boat, and make one of my favourite omelettes, a cheese, halloumi cheese and chorizo omelette, which is usually really tasty. So see if I can taste that. So Meg's got the best seat in the house. Just came back from the bedroom and she was sat in front of the fire without a cushion, so I just went and got a little cushion for her. Toasty. I've rejigged the lights slightly so they go higher. I've pushed that aerial up. I've also added a little pole at the end there so they can be seen a little better. They're going to come on about 4 o'clock today. So this is my camera setup I go for when I'm taking pictures of Chaz. It's a Fuji X-T4, the 100 to 400 lens on it with a 1.4 extension. What did I put the extension? Oh no, it hasn't got that on. I sometimes have that on, but it hasn't. It's close enough where we are, and it lets more light through. I get to what's that, 4.6 aperture. So just waiting for Chaz to turn up now. It'd be amazing if he turned up while I was doing this video, but that's highly unlikely. It's shooting with the electronic shutter, and I've also got pre-shots on, so when I press it, it captures a couple of shots before I press the shutter, which is amazing. And I think it's set on 30 shots per minute, per second. 30 shots per minute, what am I talking about? Let's have a look. And I got it down to 20, that was it, because I was using up loads of card memory. But yeah, that's it. That noise in the background is the noise I heard when I, there you go, when I woke up this morning. Thought we're being attacked. Come on, Chaz, hurry up. And that's just a bin bag, by the way. Who's come to say hello? Hello. Yeah, I've got a little bit of something for you. There's Ever After. The only boat so far with any Christmas lights on. Very eerie in the fog tonight. Well, as I'm in the boat, Chaz has come to the perch live. So in this part of the footage, this is just a screen recording because I went live on my Facebook. My daughter called me and I went into the bedroom and Chaz was sitting on the perch, so I just quickly grabbed my phone and started recording him live as I was taking pictures. I don't know how long he'd been there. It's probably going to be on my wildlife camera, which I'm going to check in a little while. But I took lots of photos, so the camera was set up to take 20 photos per second. So each time I press the shutter, I get a burst of shots which hopefully capture a lot of movement and detail. I've only got the shutter speed down there at 250, I think it is, and the aperture's 5, I think it is. So yeah, it's lovely to see him coming so often. He turns round, you can see, I don't know if it's like he's got marks on his beak or he's got scales on his beak where he's caught a fish. But I'm going to put some of the photos up next afterwards from this actual session that I just took. They came out quite well. I went for some close-ups of his head, which I like, and also a lovely one of his back when he turns away from the camera to show that lovely iridescent blue of the Kingfisher. Absolutely stunning. I'll say it's Chaz, who's been named on the marina. He's named just after the king was made king, and so we've called him after King Charles. If you'd love to see a female come on, they're a little bit different. They've got an orange part to the lower part of the beak. hopefully in the spring we'll get to see some of those. So it'd be great to get both sitting on the perch, but who's going to get the front slot near the camera? It's fantastic. So these are some of the photos that I grabbed whilst doing that live recording. So they're pretty beautiful of him. His beautiful colours, that iridescent blue of his back. I love the little poses he comes up with. It's a bit of a close-up showing some of the detail of the wings. More of the back. It's just lovely. I want a detailed shot of the head as well. Just trying to capture the little feathers on his head. And this one I've just toned down the background of the shot. It's looking beautiful. There's a cheeky one coming up in a minute. Looking into the sky, I think he saw a bird overhead. Spun around again, just shows the lovely textures and tones. And there we go, that's what he thinks to me.